Hey everybody, so these are the kits that I plan on doing for finishing up Friday, or February. I'm not going to be able to do all of them, I don't think. So, I need you guys' help. Which one would you want to see me finish up first? I'll go in the order that you guys vote. So which one gets the most I'll do first, and then so on. I'm going to show each one of these of where it's at. These ones were started maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago, maybe even longer than that. And when I'd get to a certain point on a kit on that, if it wasn't going the right way, I'd put it in a box and finish it. Well, last year, I think it was about January, I did about 3 or 4 of them that were kind of just sitting on the back burner that needed to be done, and ended up finishing them. So this kind of goes well with what I try to do already. So I'm glad that the group build's actually going together. So enough jabbering, let's start looking at them. So these are the 2 Ghostbuster kits. One's Ghostbusters 1, one's Ghostbusters 2. This is the Ghostbusters 2 kit. This is the one that's not a snap kit. The other one's a snap kit. And you'd think that the bodies would be the same, but they're not. They're quite similar, but they're not. So, you know, it kind of looks like it's done, but it's not. The thing that stopped me is I taped this off and I sprayed it with window tint, and I was being real delicate. Well, I guess not delicate enough. The tape actually cracked the glass right there, and I tried to fix it, and it looks awful. But I think now I'll be able to fix that a lot better than what it is, and you might not see it as bad. So the body's pretty much done. Of course, since it's been in a box for so long, it yellowed. I got so much light on it that it probably don't look as yellow as it does in person. But I'll wet sand it. You know, the big area on the roof. Since it's got decals, I'll probably just clear it and then wet sand it then. But it did have one imperfection, which was right there. The tape actually pulled it off, and then you had some bleed past. I guess I got a little bit right there. So I'll try to fix that. But then I'll just clear it, wet sand it, and then put the rest of this stuff together on it. But there's the rear end. The chrome was awful on this kit from what I remember, so I did end up stripping it. So I have to do a wash and then probably clear it. So probably what I'll end up doing is gluing that all on there. I do have those pieces, so maybe I'll pop those off. There's that. I better speed it up a little bit. Here's the glass that cracked, so I can probably sand that, put some future on it. And then I had some bleed through. That paint that was, the tint and stuff was so thin. So what more than likely I'll end up doing is wet sanding that with what I normally would use for buffing. And then I'll probably use some Novice too. And I'll be able to get that to a good looking shine. Then I can even put future on it if I wanted to. Here's the interior. I try to do some weathering, some detail painting on all this stuff back here. But that's about all the further I get. Dashboard's still in plastic. I did do some weathering on the seats. That actually turned out pretty good. I was happy with that. And then the bottom. I probably can do a little bit better job of that now. Knock it down a little bit, but early on weathering job there. And I think that's about it. I mean, there's still some pieces in there that are painted. I have to build that whole thing that goes on the top, But this one shouldn't be too long. It shouldn't take forever to do. To get that one done. And this is Ghostbusters 1 from the movie 1. Most of the differences is on top. You got a lot of decal differences, but there's a lot of similarities to the two. This one I think is not as far. I think the paint job on this one is not even close to as good. It really is yellowed on the back. I really hate painting any white vehicles. I think that one ended up breaking from tape. It really wasn't good when I was doing these. I learned a lot from a lot of people since then, but that is really tan on that hood. So this might end up going in a purple pond if I do this one. So after I'm done recording it, the ones that are going to go in the purple pond, I'm going to get them in there. So then this is all that is done. No detail painting on this one. The top is just pretty much primered. And let's see, the bottom is pretty much bare. So there's a lot to go onto this kit. And then the inside. I think what I did was paint the body at the same time as I was painting the other one. And that was just to pretty much, you know, having the same color paint out. And doing them at the same time. So out of all these kits, that's probably the furthest one from done. It says it's easy snap together. There's the back. I'll show you a little bit more about it. Everybody knows what the Ghostbuster car looks like. This is probably the car or the kit I hate the most. This kit, I've tried to finish it so many damn times. And I think about now is about the time to just get it done. Get it over with. I was going to do the decals of the racing car. I think them cracked and went to hell, so I think I threw that one away. So I don't have the decals for it. But what I plan on doing is I got 2 sets of Bruno's Porsche decals. And I think I'd want to do it with that. But it just don't seem like it's right. The car is not right. Like the front wheels are so narrow together. I don't know. I think I wanted this to be like a high detailed kit, and it's not. But this one, the paint is turning brown again. I used primer on something, I think on the inner wheel, and I might even cleared over this, I don't know. And yep, I ended up clearing over the black because the black kept on smearing on everything. So this one's gonna have to go into the purple pond as well, because the paint job was just not that good. And especially if I'm going to use the Bruno's Porsche stickers on it, I want it to be completely, have the body at least be good. I do not want to waste those decals on anything. That's just pure shit. And so it was almost done, but I just, so many things I didn't like. It's got the wings separate still, just because I gotta put decals underneath it. I was trying to go with gold rims. I don't know why. They're pretty much glued in place, so I think I can still get the rubber off. Yep, the rubber's still coming off. So I'm gonna have to hand paint those in place. So I'll probably end up getting that all together and then doing that. I gotta detail the seat belts. And probably put a wash or so on the bottom. But other than that, I think the last time I was doing this, I actually did this dashboard. So I detailed all that because there was no decals for that. It turned out pretty good. That's about the only thing I do like about this kit was the dash. But I think the one time I ended up getting that out, I worked on those, and I think I looked at the body again and just said hell with it. Put it back in the box. So this one's been in and out of this box probably 6 times since I've started originally. So that's probably the most hated kit out of all my kits I've done. I just really don't like that. I like the car, I like that Porsche, but it's just, that model is just not representative of it or something. So, and then this is the last one. This is 2 kits in one. They're both 1/24 scale, but they're the little midgets, I guess, racers. So I started this. I think I might strip some of this. I might strip the bodies, because I think that's why I end up stopping building them. So you get that one, and then there's that one. So like the motor's not glued in on this one, body's not glued in. I do think these pieces are glued in, but hopefully they just pop off. I don't know. Maybe they were all built in and I masked it up. So, and then this one is, it's as glued as it is. These are a really old kit, and they're kind of generic and they're kind of not. You got these lovely plastic tires in it. That looks like a thing for a tape dispenser. And here's the decals. So like this one's supposed to be for this one because of how that's for the hood, and then that one's for the black one. So I don't know why I stopped working on this. There's a goofy ass racing seat. But that is the 4 kits. Please let me know in the comments below which one you'd actually like to see me work on the most. I don't have a preference. Like I said, I'm probably going to work in the order of the most votes. So, and I'll just get them done as much as I can till February is over with. So, please write in the comments which one you like the most, and I'll try to do my darndest to get them all done in the month of February. Thanks for posting this group build. Should be a lot of fun. I can't wait to see everybody get some builds done. It's a nice way to force us into getting it. You know, give us a positive reinforcement of getting these kits that weren't worth it done. Plus, I like to make some room on the shelves and get these boxes off of them so I can get more kits. Alright guys, till next time, I'll see you then. Bye.